Product provided by Nintendo. Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment is here and offers a totally different take on your traditional Zelda adventure. In recent videos, my girlfriend Ellie has been trying out a bunch of games in the Legend of Zelda series, so I thought it would be interesting to see how she handles an entry in the Hyrule Warriors franchise. Will she enjoy it? Will she struggle with it? Let's jump in and find out. As is typically the case, Ellie began the game with essentially no knowledge of what she was getting into, exactly how we like it. Now, the introductory stretch of this game is filled with cinematics which we're not going to dig into here. Since the game is so new, I want to avoid spoiling anything for those looking to go into it completely fresh. But for the sake of context, Zelda has found herself in an era that is not her own. She's been welcomed into Hyrule by its king and queen, Rauru and Sonia. She wants to return to her respective time period, but this one is currently plagued with war, complicating that journey. In the midst of learning all of this, Ellie got her first chance to control the game.
Okay.
I must try and fight. I will help as well.
This is that part of the game where I'm just like button mashing. I don't really know what I'm doing.
Sometimes you just gotta button mash.
I can't figure out the pattern on the right.
Well, I think that's more so just saying at any point with hitting Y, you can hit X and you'll.
Why does it say it so many times?
Because like you could be hitting Y thrice and then X, and it would take you down a different path of moves. So that was like a different move.
I see. It was really weird to be Zelda. I wasn't expecting that for some reason. I for sure thought that I would be Link because I had no idea what this series was. So that was interesting. It didn't feel like any of the Zelda games I had played. I think it very much felt like a spin-off. I guess I was expecting something maybe slightly more familiar, which there were aspects that were familiar, but it really just felt like playing a brand new game with similar lore.
Once Zelda is more settled into the castle, she's invited to take part in some more training, which gave Ellie a proper tutorial to really practice combat.
I'm confused.
Looks like they're on a cooldown, so you have to wait until they recharge.
What? No, it's happening when I hold down R.
What's happening?
This happens when I hold down R, it freezes.
Right, so you can pick one of your attacks. But they're
I know,
recharging
but it's not
right
working.
now. Yeah, they're on a cooldown. They're recharging.
I know, but I didn't know what that meant.
It means you have to wait until they've recharged.
Okay, I hear you now. Now you're just being a little cruel. I hear you. That was good.
Oh, whoa. Wow, very flashy.
Dang.
At this point, Ellie was beginning to grasp that combat is at the forefront of a Hyrule Warriors game. Of course, combat is deeply important in traditional Zelda games too, but it exists in conjunction with exploration and puzzle solving. Those elements are massively reduced here, which completely changes the pace of the game. It's essentially a Dynasty Warriors game, which makes sense as it's developed by an internal Koei Tecmo studio. We'll get Ellie's thoughts on combat later on, but for now, she just needed to learn the ropes.
Croc.
This mock fight contained a lot of instruction on various moves, items, and features, which was a little overwhelming, but Ellie was executing everything without issue. It's a completely different pace relative to an entry like, say, Breath of the Wild.
Uh-oh, the Gorons are angry. Oh no, they're happy. They're chill. Oh, I can't really tell by their expression. Maybe angry.
As the Gorons helped Ellie train, she learned that she can switch between characters. Rauru was also under our control and contains his own moveset. While the attacks look distinct, they function very similarly to Zelda's. No matter who you're using, your aim is to deplete the enemy's health as quickly as you possibly can. With the final Goron humbled, the first proper mission was complete. Of course, this was all just training, we hadn't really found any proper danger yet. Completing the mission brought us to an overworld menu, which acts as our means to access the other missions and side objectives. This structure further demonstrates how streamlined this game is when compared to a traditional Zelda game. Whether or not you like that is a matter of personal preference.
I think it makes it more immediately addictive because it felt pretty simple to figure out the groove. I'm a button masher at heart, so it felt like I got to do a lot of that and feel immediate gratification that I was doing well and I was fighting well. So I think it kind of feels like an immediate dopamine hit which is fun. Maybe not as immersive story-wise because of that. Yeah, I guess the best way to describe it is just like a bunch of dopamine hits, and like if Dark Souls were simpler and cozier. And I felt really good at random things immediately, and that's always a nice feeling.
The next main mission found Ellie down in the depths. We were joined by Minoru, a researcher from Hyrule. The mission is exploratory in nature, but I think it's safe to assume we'll encounter some danger down here. As Ellie got into the groove of this mission, she was presented with the ability to play as Minoru, her third playable character.
Did she just automatically do that?
Yeah.
That's cool.
While you're going, she does it.
You got time to walk? Whoa. Evil trees.
Whoa. She like will whip out this thing and just drive over
Yeah, that's
it.
pretty cool.
Get off of me, tree.
Wow, you really abused that tree.
Was I not supposed to?
No, you were. It's just a lot of hits on that one tree.
Minoru features a really cool moveset that employs various devices and robotic assistants that she's presumably invented. At this point, Ellie was free to swap between the three characters as much as she wanted. In fact, it's encouraged as each character possesses their own supply of health.
I think it really enhanced the experience to change characters. I never once really thought about my health to a degree where I was anxious about it, and I knew that if a certain boss felt really hard for Zelda, that I could switch to Rauru, and he felt impenetrable a lot of the time. That was cool, and it was cool to be able to switch so early on to such a higher level character, but then still see things about Zelda that are rewarding and cool to try, and all the different combinations you can do with teaming up with another character. I like not being limited in when I'm able to switch to them. Well, this seems like an entrance.
Oh my.
Oh my. I guess I'm gonna have to be all three of me.
Perhaps you will. Frox. It's a weird name. Oh. He ate you.
Whoa, that was crazy. Detach the frogs, is that the thing at the top?
It says defeat the frogs.
Oh. I don't do well when they give me stuff to read while I'm trying to do something. Confused, where am I? Oh my god, where am I? Okay, we could do like a sync thing. Yes.
Oh, nice.
Whoa.
Take this.
Whoa.
Nice, nice.
Oh. I don't want to be her. She's not as good at stuff. But I don't mean to judge Zelda. I just mean they've given me characters to do crazy things. So it's like, well, why wouldn't I want to be her?
Wow, that was good.
Okay, well, she killed it though. Zelda,
She did
I
a
am
great
sorry.
job. Zelda's a little offended.
No, she's not. She knew what I meant, and she had to prove me wrong.
Okay.
It motivated her for me to say this.
This mission settles you into the objective-based structure of Hyrule Warriors. You're tasked with visiting various points of interest on the relatively small map to complete some sort of task. This typically consists of defeating a group of enemies to regain control of territory. In addition to the added characters, Ellie was also being outfitted with new offensive tools, like this device that sets enemies around you on fire. Given how much the game is predicated on fighting, it makes sense that Hyrule Warriors throws as many options at you as it does. Ellie was doing a great job of juggling it all, and it really seemed like she was getting the hang of combat.
I thought combat felt really good because it feels more approachable immediately, just because there are so many move sets and so many things you can do that you're kind of guaranteed to prosper as long as you are pressing the right combination of buttons. So again, I'm great at button mashing. Combat just felt fun and addictive and quick.
Ellie stumbled onto this enemy made of cubes who seemed to be able to come back even after being destroyed.
We must destroy the core. The core holds dark spirits and shades. Oh no, he's coming back. Oh no. This is Fire
this is
Constructor
number
2. Looks like a Minecraft character. He's stopping me. He's kind of hard. Not in a way where I'm like deeply worried, but oh, don't hurt them. So they don't take as much damage when I'm not playing as them?
I'm not sure if they take any damage if you're not playing as them.
She doesn't do a ton of damage to them, but this will do something.
Yeah.
This might get him.
I think it will.
Is there number 3? Because I still see it glowing red.
Oh yeah, it's still looking. Oh, Raru's not having that. There you go. It was coming back.
That was the last enemy of this mission, but of course, things can't stay calm for long. Our next mission found us in a skirmish with the Gerudo, a classic Zelda race that Ellie really hasn't gotten the chance to meet yet in any of the Zelda games that she's played. As you've probably already noticed at this point, these games feature a huge quantity of enemies. You probably take down more in a few missions than you do in an entire traditional Zelda game. It's a hallmark of the Dynasty Warriors franchise, and seeing your extravagant attacks eliminate dozens of bad guys at once never really loses its novelty.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Did I miss him again? Oh.
Ooh, 900.
We'll succeed together. I'm certain of it.
Oh, what's there? Special. Oh, she's putting her up in this thing.
Oh yeah!
Oh, wow.
Yeah! Pull it back, Ben.
Lord,
You gotta get this part.
I can't do it very well. Oh my god.
That's the way to do it.
The Gerudo were defeated, which led us into this next segment, which found us controlling some kind of mystery character. He appears to be inhuman, but he can certainly fight, capable of both fierce melee and long-range attacks. He can also pilot this rocket, which is pretty sick. Completing this mission brought us back to the main menu, where Ellie was presented with even more features, like upgrading her weapons with materials that she acquires while fighting. The next story quest was actually gated behind a couple of other quests that essentially boiled down to some opportunities to grind a bit and level up. Hyrule Warriors really does function like an RPG. Characters and weapons level up, and there exist side missions to unlock new moves. It feels like no matter what you're doing, you're always one step away from another unlock.
Kind of aimed that at the sky.
It's okay. I figured it out. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know I could aim it, and then at the last second I said, oh, the right stick will do Zelda.
That's why you never graduated college.
I graduated college
Sorry.
with a 4.0. I had a better GPA than you did in college. Yeah, things he doesn't want to admit on the internet. Things he doesn't want to admit. Gotta leave that in for all the people that like to call me a dumb girl. Try my 4.0, thank you.
Ellie sailed through the side objectives, discovering some new moves in the process.
Whoa. How did that emerge?
I don't know. I've done YYYX before. It's these guys. Whoa.
The choo-choos.
Eventually, Ellie gained access to the next story mission, which found Raru working together with some Gerudo. Ellie had set her sights on trying to eliminate 1,000 enemies in a single mission. As Ellie clawed her way to 1,000 kills, I was struck by the fact that she had yet to die herself. Hyrule Warriors seemed to be pretty easy, intent on providing a playground for high-octane, low-resistance combat that plays host to a seemingly endless supply of flashy, spectacular moves. Of course, I'm sure the game grows more challenging as it progresses, but again, it's a clear contrast from many mainline entries of the Zelda series. The question is, did Ellie like this?
I like an easy game. It's calming. It's nice to feel like you're good at something for once. It's nice to add that into the mix, to feel like you really understood something immediately and it's simple and you can just enjoy it. Sitting in the feeling of deep frustration is not healthy for long periods of time. It's very distressing after long periods of time. So on the one hand, that's really nice to never near that level of frustration and just feel like you're enjoying something. And then I can also see why the lack of challenge becomes repetitive or boring over time. But I think it feels like a fun game to just pick up every now and then for something to feel easy.
So close.
There we go.
Oh, ho, ho.
1,000!
Wow, you must be the bravest soul in Hyrule.
I am, baby, I am. That was so exciting. 1,000 KOs. Thought it was fun. Thought it was really pretty. It felt like when a show you really liked, one of the characters that you think is cool got a spin-off mini-series. It was only a few episodes and maybe got canceled or something, but you had a good time watching it. And it was cool to be put back in the same world. It's just to live in that world and fight and have fun and smash some buttons. And I would never complain about that.
If you enjoyed this video, why not subscribe or check out another episode? And if you really enjoyed this video, you can become a patron or channel member to help us make more. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.